Hey everyone, welcome back to another edition of the Broad Podcaster featuring me, Jennifer Fierro, right here in the Llano Lakes. This is our weekly time with Art Dlugach, voice of the Llano Yellow Jackets, where we will talk some Llano sports as well as sports throughout the Llano Lakes region. Boy, you got a busy week ahead of you, right?
Yes, looking forward to it for sure. The softball team has probably the second toughest match of the entire UIL tournament. Number one D-ball is not Llano's opponent on Friday night, but Hallettsville, ranked second in the state, is in 3A. Hallettsville is 26-3. They've won 21 games in a row, 14-0 in its district, and they've not lost since February 22nd, which was about a year ago, I think. So they will be awfully tough. And Llano was hurt when it lost the seeding game to Blanco 9-8 last week, and it gave the number one team in the district an easier ride for a while in the playoffs than number two. So can't complain. You're going to have to beat these teams at some point anyway. Madison Klepper, whom I think is the player of the year in the district, 25 for Llano, will be in the circle. She's just as fine a pitcher, I think, as there is in the state, and has had a super year. She has struck out about 2 girls per inning. Llano won its first round game 19-0 over Luling, and Madison pitched the 5 innings that were played, and it was a no-hitter. So she's certainly who you want there, although there's nothing wrong at all with Skylar Brown, the number 2 pitcher. Madison homered in that game against Luling, along with Kylie Brown, and Skylar Brown hit 2. So a rare 4 home run night for the Jackets, and everything obviously went very well. Llano with an 18-5 season record, again against Hallettsville, 6 o'clock on Friday night at San Marcos High School.
And that is softball.
Yes.
Softball. Want to make sure we emphasize softball here.
Good.
Okay.
I'm glad. All right, baseball will be 2 out of 3 beginning Friday night at Converse Judson, 7 o'clock. They'll play 1 game. Then they'll play game 2 at noon the following day, and game 3 will follow that if necessary. Same way they played last year against Yoakum at Marion, and they lost 2 out of 3. So we'll hope things go better. The Jackets' opponent is Stockdale, which is 14-8. Llano is 11-12, but my sources tell me that between you and me, Llano should win this one. Maddox Green, I imagine, will be on the mound for the opener, has had just a super season. I say district player of the year, may not win it since Llano was 3rd in district, and possibly one of the fireballers from Blanco will be player of the year. But that's not what the Jackets are thinking about now. Maddox, the fine lefty, like Madison, averaging about 2 strikeouts a game, and also like Madison, both are hitting in the 400s for the season. Sort of like Shohei Ohtani of the California Angels, the reigning most valuable player, the pitcher and the designated hitter. So that's a little bit of a preview. Again, Converse Judson is the site, and Converse Judson, a 6A school, is ranked 8th in the state, which has no bearing on this game. I'd never even heard of Stockdale, but I think they're in the Seguin area. They're nicknamed the Brahmas, and so is Hallettsville, the softball opponent. So that's sort of a bit of trivia for you, but which is about what I usually spew out on these fine shows, and Jennifer comes in with more of the content. Anyway, so that gives you an idea of who the 2 teams play and their chances of winning. Cross your fingers.
Hey, stay with me, because we will get to Barnet baseball and Faith Academy baseball and softball here momentarily. actually, we're going to do that now, and then I'm going to pick your brain on something else. Baseball and softball at Faith Academy, they are both doing one-game winner-take-all on Thursday, which is tomorrow. The Flames baseball team is going in as the number 1 team out of their district, and that is because they are undefeated in their district. They ran rule last week. San Marcos, Hill Country, yet again, 16-0, I believe, was the final. That story, of course, is on TexasChalkTalk.com. That's where you can find just about every sports story you want here in the region. Baseball is playing 2 o'clock against Hallettsville Sacred Heart on Thursday at the YMCA in Burnett. 2 o'clock first pitch. One-game winner-take-all. The Lady Flames are traveling to Plano. They are playing a team named Plano Corium Deo at 4 o'clock. They are the second-place team out of their district. That is also a one-game winner-take-all. The reason is because the TAP State Track Meet is Friday and Saturday of this week. So it doesn't make any sense to do a 3-game series in either one of those
That's a long trip going all the way to Plano, the Dallas area.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for one game.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Worth it if they win.
Yes, worth it if they win.
And interesting, they're playing a Hallettsville school like the Llano softball team is playing.
No, oh, yes,
Okay.
yes.
I know it's not the
correct.
same one, no.
Yeah, Hallettsville Sacred Heart for Faith Academy. We'll get to the Burnett baseball, I promise you, because I know they're going to be in a 3-game series that starts Thursday night. They are playing at Hutto High School, and they are playing LaGrange. I've got plenty of stuff on that at TexasChalkTalk.com, including who the Game 1 starter is officially for the Bulldogs. So if we don't get to that, we will get it in the second segment. Let's talk a little bit about what you said, though, regarding the Llano softball team and the Llano baseball team.
Regarding?
This is, you and I may disagree on this. I'm going to say that the Llano softball team's opponent is so good that I think a best-of-3 series favors the team that has the better roster. In a one-game winner-take-all scenario where you only have to have Madison Klepper, who's averaging 2 strikeouts a game, or an inning rather, 2 strikeouts an inning, that sounds like if Llano can scratch out 2 or 3 runs, they may be able to win the game and then just advance. I think a one-game winner-take-all is great for the Lady Jackets.
I always say that, too, for the underdog, because a series that requires fewer wins is better. But let's not forget, Hallettsville's ace, whomever she is, she's going to be awfully good, too.
Well, then let's hope that, because in that scenario, I could see both pitchers really bringing out the best in each other. So then that's going to be, in my opinion, which team can bunt better. Because hits are going to be close to 0, right?
Absolutely agree. Yes, I certainly hope they are on Hallettsville's side. You better believe it.
Well, I'm just saying that because I think, look.
No, I like everything that you've said.
Yeah.
Fine. Keep going.
Yeah, I've just seen, especially in softball, your ability to play small ball, your ability to generate to beat the throw on a routine play, to squeeze, or to do a sacrifice bunt, your ability to do that, especially in that sport, when you're going up against a great pitcher, that there's no equivalent, because those pitchers are so good, they can generate a strikeout in any time and strand that runner on third, and that may be your only shot to manufacture a run in the entire game.
I agree. And Gwen Burnett, the leadoff hitter, is probably the best bunter on the team, and maybe probably the fastest girl on the team. But I think you're right. I think bunts should play a big part in Bo Burnett's planning to see if he can register an upset against a team ranked second in the state.
Well, if Gwen is the leadoff batter, that's his kid, right?
You better believe it.
Okay, well, there's no question in my mind Gwen can bunt the ball.
Yeah.
She can lay a bunt down, no question. No question. So anyway, I just wanted to say that because I like this. I think that the one game winner take all is Llano's best chance.
I hope you're right. I couldn't agree with you more. You said we might disagree. I don't. Not at all.
Okay.
Go Jackets.
Go Jackets. Okay.
I'm not a homer, am I?
Coming up in the next segment, like I said, we're going to start with Burn It Baseball, but we're going to close this one out. Please hang with us. Art and I will be right back right after this.